Oh, that's loud. That's better. Wee. Hello. What is up, party people? Oh, shit. I forgot to grab a water. I have kind of a bottle of water. Should have grabbed my other bottle of water. I know, I'm all festive. Festive time. Hey, howdy, hey. How's you doing, my party people? How is everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Everybody vibing? Everybody in vibe land? I just went to the dentist this morning. Hi, howdy, hey. I'm just loopy as all get out because I had to have the goofy gas while the dentist did some stuff to my teeth. She put numbing stuff in my mouth with needles, and then she gave me the goofy gas because I have horrible anxiety, and she didn't want me like twitching or flipping out while she was doing her drilly bits in my mouth. It didn't take that long. It took like an hour or so, but I was very anxious the entire time. Alexi, that's cheating because I don't have my glasses. Yeah, the appointment went okay. It went alright. I had to get 10 fillings. Only one of them was like bad, where she's concerned that if the filling doesn't hold, I might need a root canal. The rest of them were all like really tiny cavities, so they were really quick to fill. But I haven't seen a dentist since 2013 due to insurance issues and also just the fact that the dentist gives me panic attacks. And so I figure if I'm not hurting, I don't need to go. That kind of thing. Which is not a good mentality to have. Go get your regular dental checkups if you can afford it. It's necessary for your teeth's health. Don't be like me. So she was surprised I only had mostly minor cavities, considering it's been almost a decade since I last saw a dentist and even had a proper cleaning. So she was like, it's not terrible. It's not the worst I've seen. Oh, thanks, y'all. Thanks, y'all. So I lost my wallet this morning. I thought I left it on my bed. Turns out it somehow got in my office and on the floor and was hiding under a blanket. So I had like a panic attack all morning because I spent the whole time at my dentist's office without my wallet. I was so glad that they took Apple Pay, or else I would have been like, I gotta wait for someone to come pick me up who has a debit card, because I, don't have my wallet. So yeah, that was a riveting story, I know. I'm the storyteller of our generation. Like my pixelated Christmas tree. It's like blingity blingity bling bling. Bling 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 bling. Well, good afternoon from America to you in Germany. I'm good. I'm just loopy as all crap from the dentist. Well, they don't accept Apple's as pay, but if you have like an iPhone with a card programmed into it, she does accept that because freaking future, we're living in it. My mouth's still kind of numb, or else I would try to eat something, but yeah. I can't feel my front teeth. Yeah. You know, in my case, eating apples just, like, gives the dentist more work because it rips out my retainer. I can't bite into an apple or else my retainer risks, like, being torn off. Because that's the whole reason why I made the appointment in the first place, is part of my top retainer broke off. And I was terrified I took a piece of tooth with it because that tooth started feeling really sensitive. And went in, she did her like checkup and x-rays first. And like, oh, we're all in here, well, you have a few cavities, we should take care of those too. And I'm like, dang it. I just wanted to know if my retainer broke a tooth or not. That's all I wanted to know. But I guess while we're here, so I don't risk things in my mouth getting any worse. Seriously, kids, don't be me. Take care of your teeth. Brush and floss every day. Even though I know flossing sucks. Because ever since I was a kid, I've always had like really sensitive gums. So like, they don't make gentle dental floss, I've noticed. It's all very like rough. And my mouth always bleeds whenever I floss. Ever since I was a kid, and it just ticks me off. I'm like, stop that. Stop being so rough, dental floss. Dental floss. That was the word I made up. Don't remind me 2015 was almost 7 years ago. No, that's not okay. Come to me, vitamin. I need to take my vitamin. Vitamins are good for you. Always take your vitamins. Oh yeah, I just managed to swallow without, like, stuff falling out of my mouth. Skill. Skill. Oh my god, phone, stop flashing. I'm tired. Tired of all these text messages of just stores trying to sell me stuff. Hello, person with a check mark on their name. Why do you have a check mark on your name? Cool, your name has a check mark. That's neat. Don't know what that means. Hi, my friend. I'm doing good today. How are you? You good? You vibing? Your day going well? Meow. Meow. Hugs, 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 hugs. Hugs, 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 hugs. Merry Christmas, even though it's very early. I know it's very, like, weird that I don't actually celebrate Christmas, but I'm dressed all festive for Christmas because they don't make any cool designs for Hanukkah, okay? When it comes to like clothing and decorations, there's nothing cool or like aesthetically like nice. It's all boring. So I'm just like, I'm gonna Christmas it up in this bitch. What am I doing? I'm trying to like unnumb my mouth. So I was at the dentist. I'm a little sad that the gas has mostly worn off now. Because that was incredibly silly. I was making Mama laugh on the drive home. I'm like, nah. Everything is weird. Christmas is 3 weeks away, and then it's New Year's, and then it's like a new year. Ugh. I'm kind of upset that there are so many movies for Christmas. And there are some good Christmas movies. Like, Elf is funny. I like Elf. Elf's a good one. The Santa Claus is a good one. There are some good ones. And then we have frickin' 8 Crazy Nights for Hanukkah, and it's... It's mediocre. I know, like, Adam Sandler tries, but he's Adam Sandler. I'm excited for my kids for Christmas. I myself am not personally invested in Christmas all that much. I like it because my kids enjoy it, but it does nothing for me. because it's not my my culture, my religion. I don't go to church or anything, and I feel awkward when I go to like family Christmas gatherings because everyone is all like, Jesus, 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 and I'm all like, yes, Jesus was a person. Okay, I'll acknowledge that. There was a Jesus. So how about that tree y'all stole from the pagans thousands of years ago to get them to convert from celebrating Yule? And this is why I should not go to family Christmas things. Hey, how the heck? I'm gonna try to crunch a munch on something. Hello, people joining. I'm eating these cinnamon sugar little puff things. They're so good. I've been like dealing with really bad nausea like every day for the past like couple of weeks. And the only time I'm not nauseous is when I'm like snacking on something light. So I'm like always like snacking like all day just so I don't feel like I need to upchuck. I don't think whales like Christmas because Christmas makes for a lot of trash, and that trash winds up in the ocean. Hey, howdy, hey. I'm just feeling festive. Pizza's good stuff. I like pizza. We also don't really sleep. Like, we kind of sleep, but not really. Man, everyone has like a working Netflix. Mine, my Netflix barely works. No, I dropped my crispy thing. It fell. It fell. It fell. There it is. Ah. Hey, I've been good. And quit she be designing the Christmas merch. It's looking good so far. Ow, I bit my lip. If I could have anything for Christmas... I don't know, really. Once you hit a certain age, you kind of just stop thinking about what you want for the holidays and focus more on, like, other people. Like, I don't know, once you hit a certain age, all you really want is money. So you can, like, buy food and pay bills. Because that's what fulfills you at that point, is knowing you safely have a roof over your head, and your utilities covered, and you can eat food that tastes good and isn't gross. Yeah, thank you. I like it too. There's a bird. There's a bird, there's a bird, there's a bird. True, funding hobbies is also a thing. But it sucks when, like, there's a pandemic and your hobbies involve socializing other people. Whales breach is like a form of communication. It's either an emotional reaction to something or to signal to other whales like their location. I had a job outside of YouTube and Twitch, and then coronavirus happened. And it made doing that job, for me, just not feasible. Because that job involves very close proximity with strange human beings throughout the day on a daily basis for long periods of time. And that's just not safe. I have a VR headset. I just need to hook up, when I get the last piece put in, I need to hook up my new computer. Because that has a display port. So I can actually plug in the VR headset correctly. And use it. And just a heads up, to avoid any future issues with other streamers / content creators, don't ask content creators and streamers if they have a real job outside of what they do online. Because nowadays, especially given the pandemic, forcing people to, out of outside work, and like with downsizing and things like that, working online and streaming and producing content is a real job. If you are doing work of any kind and getting money for it, it's a job. I've heard the name, mate, but I don't know that person at all. I really don't know many other ASMR channels, like, at all. Because that's not content I personally consume regularly. So I don't go looking for it. So I really just don't know what's out there. I also, outside of like friends asking my opinion on like a script or something, I generally try to avoid looking at other ASMR content. Because I don't want an idea to embed itself in my brain and linger there, and then it manifests into an audio later on, and someone accuses me of copying. I like to keep my content as original as possible. That's a complex question in terms of me and eating. I have a very much a love-hate relationship with food. I've struggled on and off with an eating disorder since I was in high school. So it's very complex how I feel about food. I think one thing people have to understand is with online content creators, some people aren't in the game to do it forever or even do it long term. For some people, it's just a hobby. For others, they want to make money and it's a side hustle and they do something else because something else is what their passion is. And then for, a small few out of the whole population of the world, making online content is their passion and what they really want to do with their lives and what they want to focus on. And they don't have many other aspirations outside of that. So, channels and creators will unfortunately come and go. Some may stick around longer than others. But if you hear, like, for example, a content creator is in, like, university or a trade school program for another line of work, you can't expect them to dedicate their lives to making online content. Because chances are, once they graduate, they're going to want to focus on their actual career and not what they're doing online. My favorite food is sushi. My least favorite food is canned tuna. I think one thing people need to understand is that things end at some point. Like, everything has its time. Like, I'm not gonna do this forever. I can't. Eventually, this platform is gonna change. The internet's gonna change. And I'm probably not gonna be the only creator who's gonna need to adapt to that. The people who act like YouTube is going to be around forever as some infinite thing are incredibly foolish. Because the moment YouTube becomes no longer profitable for Google and they come up with something else that they'd rather work on, YouTube will probably get shut down. I can try and do a peace sign. Let's see if my leap will let me. Come on. It's having a hard time detecting my hand. Yeah, it's having a hard time. I probably need to get my leap cleaned. I think what folks have to understand is that eventually I am going to move on with my life because my husband and I, you know, want to expand our family. And we're probably gonna be moving around a lot. He has his own career aspirations he wants to meet. And that may require us moving around a lot. Plus, there will come a day where people get tired of VTuber streamers and get tired of, you know, ASMR roleplay content. Like, everything has its time. Like, who really watches hauls and unboxings anymore? And that was like all the rage for years. Stretch. Oh, hang on one sec, y'all. Alright, y'all. Sorry this was such a short stream. I got a jet, got errands to run. I was just hanging out on here while the baby was napping. But she's awake now, and she's apparently been fed lunch, so... gonna head out and do some shopping. I may hop back on later, if I get back early enough. Or I'll be on over the weekend. Because I don't really have many weekend plans. It's going to be weird weather out, so... if it's not stormy and my internet works, I'll probably be on. Alright, have a good rest of your day, / night, / whatever your time zone calls for. Love you all. Thank you for joining me. Remember to stay awesome. Mwah. Mwah. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.